Good enough for now? Good enough?
Yeah. That's good. So currently just trying to get the wire harness up off the floor, a little more organized on a wall, so that way we can easily access everything whenever we have to do any diagnostics on it. I'm trying to just think of a way to easily get it off the ground, and we thought about building the metal frame and piecing it all together that way, and I think he had mentioned something about pegboard, and it seemed like the best and easiest option for us to
Plenty of mounting holes and ways to orientate stuff. Like, could we pick that up and move those up above, I wonder?
Yeah.
And like, could we scrunch that just like that to get some more room too? I mean, we could do that now, but just like that's kind of
even.
Can we go through those holes, or?
Yeah, you can hit that top one.
Yeah. So currently, of course, right here we're fixing up the wiring harness, organizing it a little bit. Then over here we still have the engine. Once we're done with this wiring harness wall, it'll end up coming over here, being against this wall, and we'll move the transmission and power steering rack that we have now over here as well, and extend the ECU harness and the rest of this to reach all that wiring harness. Currently we can only go to, it's seeing like it's still only in park, or that a wheel isn't moving. So once we get all of this organized, we'll be able to better diagnose and see if it needs a wheel speed sensor or something else to make it fully free rev all the way. This will have to go to the intercooler.
Yeah.
That'll have to engine and battery. I don't know. We could maybe mount this up over there just to get that out of the way, and then call it good after that. I guess we can try and get that mounted.
Put that up there.
Somewhere up there. Not really a good way for that.
No.
There. I can't, where are you at? I can't see.
Down here.
Oh. Psych, flipped around. Where am I going?
Let's go here.
Flip it around.
Get it right the first time.
No.
So now that we got everything up on the wall, we're going to start taking all these grounds here and put a bolt through them. We're going to go to the back side through the board. Oh, there we go, yeah. We go through the board, and then once we get all the grounds all around the board through, where we make cables to kind of tie it all together down to a distribution block, so that way everything's not all pulled together like we had it before when we first started it. Just kind of clean it up on the backside as well. Just finishing up some ground wires here for the backside of our board, linking them all together to one block at the bottom. Ties all the grounds on the front side of the board for the engine harness and body harnesses and all that, all the different modules.
Well, we just finished mounting the fuse block and power output up to here. We've got pretty much all of this harness mounted as far as we can go. So now we're going to move on into the dyno room. We'll end up taking the transmission and the steering rack out there so we can get them all hooked up, and then we'll probably start cutting these wires and moving the harness a little bit, or stretching it out, getting it onto the board itself, just so that we can put the board in here. We'll end up cutting and splicing all of these wires, probably adding an extra 10 foot to them just so that it can reach over to the wall. It'll be this one, these two, and this bigger one down there.
Ready for this?
Nope.
I'm not. There's the wall there.
It's
Good night.
Yeah. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah.
Oh, barely.
Perfect. Takes up a little more room than I thought.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Now that we got it in here, we'll probably end up hooking up the harness back to it.
Move the transmission and power steering over here. Hook all of these up over here to the fuse block. Make sure it still starts after we did all of this.
Test it, make sure everything's good to go, and then start extending this wire harness out. So that way we can actually kind of push this over in the corner and keep it all out of the way of the dyno.
Good thing we put the lock on this. I was worried about it going somewhere.
Yeah. Would hate for that to vibrate loose just sitting here. Those lines rated for
Yep.
pickup point.
It is today.
I don't know. That spare steering rack might have to stay over here for the moment.
I guess will it even reach now? 'Cause that's not gonna. I thought that would fit underneath it if it needed to, but
No.
off this cart.
I don't even
No
think
way.
then.
So we just put this on the ground.
Yeah. Not working how we thought.
I'm gonna grab those blocks. Good. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Probably won't even reach if we bring it closer.
Nope.
Need it.
Well, we were gonna just hook everything back up temporarily, just make sure everything was still working. But the harness is too short, so we might have to just go ahead and start extending wires and then hope it still works after that too.